All right, Solo Bamf Gaming here. Like, sub, all that fun stuff. Okay, so now this is the insatiable Karlach who has ruined my entire playthrough this time around. In fact, I didn't have her in the campaign the first time. I didn't see her until the end of Act 1, and by then I already had the party that I wanted to play with. Um, and then when I tried to do her in this time, it was she's just killing everything randomly with her flames, and I was like, well, she ended up killing one of the party members because she had a tantrum. It's just, I get that her personality is a little quirky and she's kind of fun, but for the most part, she's really fucking annoying. She's a goody two shoes, and here she's ruining the whole entire storyline with Minthara. So there's that one cutscene somewhere where she wakes you up in the middle of the night and is literally talking about how she wants to touch you and blah 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 blah, and you can't, and then you stay up with her. And I probably was nice to her and said, yeah, that's fine, you know, I'll stay up and talk to you. All right, well, apparently that constitutes you banging the shit out of her. That's Larian's way of saying, yeah, you stuck up with her, therefore now you're engaged and you're going to be married someday. So I found the dialogue. Now this is at the end of Act Two. All right, we just killed Kendrick, and we just left the mind the hive mind thing. Right. So then here I have the dialogue option. We need to talk about Lizelle.
You and Lae'zel. Please tell me you're not saying what I think you're saying.
All right. So now I'm not trying to say that Lizelle is the one for me because I want to be neutral. Right. I want to experience the dialogue options and everything with Minthara. I literally restarted the game when I got to Act 2 because she was supposed to be there and she wasn't. So I literally created a new character and went 100% evil and attacked the Druid Grove because I didn't want to screw around with making her into a sheep and systematically moving her across the map. So, I'm not going to say that she's mine. I'm just going to say it and plan it didn't happen. Now, this is all before. Well, all right. So we had the cutscene in between Act One and Act Two, but you know, since that cutscene, we didn't really do anything with any of the other characters. So none of them should be like feeling left out. Um. Yep. Here we go.
What is this? You should go. I'll get through.
All right. So there, we broke it off with her. All right, so now there should be zero dialogue that has to do with banging her in any way, shape, or form. But just to be on the safe side, because it did mention Lizelle, we're now going to Lizelle.
You favor me, and I am, to be truthful. I'll enjoy the challenge. I'll enjoy winning it.
I'd like to talk about us. And I want to break her bond.
I am not yours. You are not mine. Then it is you as Jacques Vonache do.
And yeah, my characters are all naked. I mean, if you're going to give a dude a chance to have naked chicks walking around his camp, it's going to happen. All right, so there. We successfully went through and broke it off with Karlach, and we broke it off with Lizelle. So, okay, we're gonna go to camp. It's gonna force us to. And I am on the easy difficulty right now, just to try and get through some of this.
Just listen.
So look, I just broke it off with Lizelle, and the crazy bitch is trying to get into my pants. Alright, so here, get the hell out of here. I'm trying to sleep. This scene is actually busted because this thing keeps trying to play over and over and over every single time I rest. There's no reason why.
I ask myself, Jacques Vona's due. There is only one way for you to prove it.
Your parasites.
Say go, and I will go. And I will speak of this no longer.
There, we cut it off again. Alright, so now all the crazy bitches in the world should stop being with you, right? Now let's see if it gives me the other thing here, because it's been kicking me out of the game saying that we've been defeated. Yeah, okay. So it auto-saved in the background, but it's telling me that we've been defeated. So I have to load in a saved game, which is really frustrating. So, I don't know if you just need more space to save games. There's plenty of room on the drive. Why do you only have so many saved game spots? It's really annoying. It wasn't like this before patch 4. Before patch 4, you know, the shit would just work properly. So I don't know what's going on there. So we'll just load this in. Am I still recording here? Okay, still loading in. Would be nice if you guys could figure out a way to make the game load quicker. Alright, so Will still wants to talk. Now I've... Oh, damn it.
Well, it ends not as bad as it could have.
Alright. No, that's Shadowheart. Yeah, okay, here we are. Alright, so now let's go back out here.
These harpers of yours, would they die for you? Not for me. They would
Now,
for peace.
we have no obligation for anyone, right? We're
Kill.
sexually free, alright? All the crazy bitches have been told to go fucking home.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones. It is clear.
Now I'll try and fast forward through some of this.
Jealous. She is the Iblis. When I first... Now, I will find her. It is as if in killing Ketheric, we fractured. I expect we may fake the power, and then we have a there is yet. Why come to Moonrise? Whether good. Now.
Alright, now I'll go talk to her
You
again.
wish to consult me? I take no pleasure
Blah, blah,
in his
blah.
passing. Whatever faults he may have had. Of
Respected
course,
him.
I sympathize. As are we. A true soul came to my city. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for... but in this even at...
The dialogue is just really long when you're just trying to get through it.
Curiosity. Yes. All it took was a simple act of necromancy, and the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers. It is never... But in this... I came to... I expect... Ketheric expected us. I recognize Ketheric. He invited... It was not... It was the... We had barely... Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me. slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them. Few think, Catherine, when Orin, I want. And then she placed the tadpole in my eye. Herself.
Okay, you'll have your revenge. Blah, 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 blah. Oops, god damn it. No, I don't want you to. Stay with me.
I belong in battle.
Alright, now, talk to her again. No, alright, so now we need to go leave. Go back to camp. Alright, save game. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this one. So we have room for the autosave because you guys suck. Alright, there's Lae'zel. Where is the cleric? Here she is. She wants to talk.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind.
Sorry. Old habits. I did not. When we first. I did not think I was wrong. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again. Of course. Until my.
Alright, so.
You.
You rather especially yourself.
I could not inspire now without show me myself through your eyes.
Open your mind.
What does she see?
A lover. Alright, here we hit the lover mark.
Melts away.
I have never lacked confidence. But whatever life remains to us, I would glad.
Her mind.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
Okay, perfect. Sounds like we hit all the benchmarks, right? So, let's just do... We'll just overwrite this one. Alright, so now we're going to rest. Oh, I guess we're on high difficulty here. That's fine, whatever. Alright, so we're trying to get with Minthara, and then we just break up with the two crazy bitches, and here's Will prancing around like a little fucking pony, trying to impress us with his peacock dance. Alright, Alright, so just watch him dance, blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
want them to be just right. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
Yeah, see, now he's trying to fucking get with me. It's like, fuck off. Just because I broke up with the chicks doesn't mean that I'm fucking turning gay. Alright,
Maybe. But may I have this dance?
No.
Are you sure? I've been rehearsing, you know.
And now look how fucking wounded he is. Like, I just kicked the kitten.
Yes, of course. The sun only rests for so long.
Don't pout. Jesus, God. I thought it would be kind of fun to have Will in the party. God, he's so insufferable. Okay. So rather than getting the fun little sex scene with Minthara, we got the one with Will where he's a prancing idiot, and I had to turn him away. Alright, and now it's saving. Alright, so now it's gonna say that the party's been defeated, so I have to go and load the game. Now I did do this one. It should be this one. Because it did save it in the background, and then it booted us from the game, saying that we lost the game. All right. I don't know if you're picking up on that. So that's, I don't know what weird thing happened in patch 4 that's causing that, but it's really frustrating. So we're just going to load the game, and when we load the game, it should take us to the cutscene with the astral portal. Again, it takes so long to load. Alright, Will is still bitching. Alright, so now let's go talk to Minthara.
You wish to consult me?
Yes, apparently I do.
You wish to consult me?
Okay, so I don't know. Why didn't it give me... That should have been the cutscene for the portal. Maybe we need to cross over the zone. So the whole entire thing is, it's not triggering. So let's just,
We leave the heart of the abs. You did well. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not.
Anyway,
be so
Minthara
easy.
didn't bone us, even though she said she was going to keep us up all night long boning us. Just pointing that out.
You have the major hero's wisdom, but if we are to succeed, we will need others. Good. Baldur's Gate may not seek on it together.
Alright. I just want to get through the content. So we're going to try and put this on.
Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the absolute.
We're going to put this on easy mode.
The shadows remain. On our guard.
And there's another parasite I could get right now, but I just want to get... I want to trigger this. Does one of these idiots have Pass Without Trace?
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
I'm just trying to avoid the... Well, I suppose we gotta go right through it, don't we? I'm just trying to avoid the fight.
Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
Ugh, of course.
Failed to kill you.
All
I
right.
made the same mistake.
Where do I go from here? Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, fine. Jesus, God. Just whenever you want to just, like, get through a cutscene. Alright, so,
One day I'll catch a break.
I don't want her starting to push people around. And that is a horrible weapon. I only had that on there because I was encumbered.
This is my time.
Who's this Will? Oh god, I hate his character so much. So insufferable. We're definitely not dealing with him in Act 3. I know I want to see where his story goes. Just I hate his character.
Put him up.
Oh my god, Karlach, not only are you cock blocking me, but you literally just left him at one fucking life? Are you kidding me? So fucking worthless. Oh, for the love of God. Great. No fucking armor.
Blood comes easy these days. Think you can take me on?
I hate this game sometimes. Here, Will, can you do anything useful? Probably not. No, you left him alive. That's great, Will.
Ooh, fun.
Alright, so I did do a Dark Urge playthrough on this one. And she's probably gonna die. Oh, she didn't die. Did she kill him? Oh my god, she did something. Alright, so, yeah, so alright, on this one we're doing the Dark Urge playthrough. I don't even give a shit. I'm not even gonna pick up your stupid weapons. Or the fucking bracers. I know they're there. I just want to get through your stupid goddamn fucking nonsense to trigger this scene. I don't like the way that I got this party built. I put Karlach and Will as Bard Barbarians so that I could have a little bit of extra backup if I needed it, which I didn't really plan on, but mostly so I had someone to buff the party.
Ketheric is defeated. The path ahead clear.
Now, to be fair, when I did this before, I did go and grab Minthara. I did not do the cutscene right away, and I went straight to the gate. I was hoping I could avoid that because she literally said tonight she's going to bone us. Alright, so now here we are at the camp. Presumably at the camp.
Beyond the campsite.
Alright, so let's just do this quick. Delete a couple of save files, because we're going to need that. And where is Minthara? Yeah, you want to talk to us, blah, 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 blah. Alright, and... Look, I really think the idea of the camp is kind of cool. However, when you're just trying to rewind and go through other things and find an NPC, it's
You
frustrating.
wish to consult me?
Alright, well, I wanted you to
You wish to
bonus.
consult me?
Alright, so it's not giving us the option. Should have. I mean, any kind of relationship thing here at all, right? So everything in theory should be good. So maybe it's on the long rest in between, like the 12-hour of cutscene between Act 2 and 3. So let's see what happens. This should be the
events of the
portal opening up.
campsite is not all who carry this would have been your. With her help together, and what then? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions?
Blah, 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 blah. Reap
Blood
all the
swims
pain and
hot to the
suffering.
trodden not, but sleep is not.
Fight your way to the border. I need your help.
Okay, so now it went. This is the astral portal shit, right? So this went from Minthara is supposed to bonus to going into the portal. Now, I could go through the portal and do all the fight scene. I'm not going to do that. I should have. I think it's. I think it's this one. So I'm going. One of these is a save game file after the whole entire portal. And I think I even went in and got the other NPCs because I was using. I switched back to Shadowheart and Lysel, just because I got tired of. I got tired of Karlach cock blocking me, and Will just ended up being insufferable. Excuse me. All right. Here she is.
You wish to consult me?
All right.
Tell me, Usno.
Exposed to she absorbed.
Elgor. Duktak. I know. Then I will rule by your side. Yes, I expect it will live up to its legend. It is not my home anymore. My home was I tasted her blood that day. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself.
All right. So I think that I did some of this a little bit afterwards. All right. So stay in camp. Now let's talk to her again.
To seek me out after sharing your affections with another.
There it is. Fucking cock blocked by fucking goddamn Karlach. All right. So we went from her wanting, like, doing nothing with anyone else in all of Act 2 to Minthara trying to say that she wants to have exquisite sex with you all night long. And that was after I broke up with both of the crazy women and the one gay black dude. Okay. And then went through all the portal options, transferred over in between Act 2 and 3. And then Minthara won't talk to us about anything relationship-wise because Karlach cock-blocked us out of any of those options. It's like, why even have the crap in the game? All right, where the hell is she? See if we can talk to her again.
You wish to consult me?
Like, she's not going to talk to us now. The only thing that she's going to do, she'll barely give us the time of day. And here we are, Karlach, or I mean, Minthara. Like, Karlach's not even in the party. I actually tried to kill her and remove her from the party, like, permanently, like, out of camp and everything, and I couldn't do it. So, the only thing that I could do now, because, like, my latest save game, I suppose I could raid the Druid Grove and go back and do that. All right, so we're at exceptional for the Scion Slaughter. That's my character's name, the Scion Slaughter. So it's not like she hates me, all right? You know, and it's really also frustrating, Larian Studios, that I helped her win the Druid Grove, and then we ended up boning that night, and then she was just medium. And I rescued her from Moonrise Towers, and her attitude towards me was medium. Like, what do you have to do to impress this chick? All right, but so the whole entire thing is my character is cock-blocked by Karlach from her. Now, the only other option that I have is, let's see, these are the files that I have. So Moonrise Towers. Okay, so this one is the campsite between acts 2 and 3. This is going into Moonrise Towers, rescuing her from Moonrise Towers, and then the first night after we get back with her from rescuing her outside of Moonrise Towers. So this is, I literally beelined it straight for the tower because I wanted to make sure that after failing the first time with her, because she wasn't available. I went all through Act 1. I knocked her out. She's supposed to be there, available to have as an NPC in Act 2, and she wasn't, and I was really pissed off. I had to literally restart the entire game and lost all of that time just doing Act 1. So, the only other option that I can do now is I tried to kill Karlach and just remove her from the party, thinking that that would eliminate it, but the damn body just keeps staying there, and you can't get rid of it. And I'm not sure how to deal with that. So the only other thing that I could do is go back to this one. Yeah, the only other thing that I could do is go back to the Emerald Grove. All right, on this one, or let's see. And this is obviously 20 to 30 hours back. So I mean, I'm obviously going to have to repeat all of Act 2, which I kind of like Act 2, and it's kind of fun. There's a lot of really cool villain interactions that you can do where you don't have to actually go through combat. I do kind of appreciate that. I like the hard combats and going through them too, but it's also fun when they have the dialogue options to go in and you're really charismatic and you can make the gold lady explode. I mean, I find that hilarious as hell. All right, so I could go back here and like this is where I first had this is before patch 4. I made this run through before patch 4, so I wanted to have, these are just the hirelings, I believe. Yeah, I just had the hirelings in here, and I wanted to, I wanted to have the nudie bunch. So they're literally all naked, and I was just gonna have the three nude stooges, and I was gonna name them that, but you couldn't name them back in patch 3. I didn't know that. Anyway, the only thing I could do here is I could go back to camp, and of course there's Gale. I sacrificed him to Buwal. Seriously? Oh, and if you're wondering, if you leave Gale out there long enough, he explodes, and then it also triggers endgame. Yeah, okay, so here's Will. So what I did is I killed Will, and I killed Carl. Oh yeah, Karlach should be right here, right? Yeah, there's Karlach. So I killed them so that I could raid the Druid Grove, and then that they would be there in Act 2. So the only thing that I could try doing, and I'm going to be really pissed if I try and do this, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, you're still in love with the dead girl. How dare you come to me after we fucked twice?" All right, it's really frustrating. So anyway, um, that seems like a broken dialogue chain, and the video is a little long. What are we at here? Oh, 35 minutes. Okay, so yeah, that's a little long. All right, so anyway, that's where everything goes. So I mean, I don't have to go back this far. I would have to go back to 33 hours. This is after the crush. Yeah, so this is literally the last thing I would have to do in Act 1. But I'd have to get rid of Karlach out of the game completely in order to burn through that. And then I would be really pissed if we did all of that work and I still got cock blocked by Karlach. I mean, very, very frustrating for the whole entire thing. So I don't know what's wrong with that, but it would be really nice if you guys could fix that. All right, I'm just going to bring the video to an end. Obviously, we've been going at this for a while. I could edit this thing down, but I got other videos that I want to make. So yeah, I'm probably gonna like bite the dust and go back into Act 1. I'm gonna be really pissed off if I go all the way and play another 20 hours of the game to get all the way up to Act 3 again, and it ends up being the same scenario. That's going to be really frustrating to do. So, and, and it's going to be ridiculous. Like, you're in love with a dead girl. How dare you come to me again? So anyway, when I say that Karlach is the worst character ever, literally cock blocking me from the grave. Yeah, all right. Anyway, that's what I have for this video. And don't get me wrong, I love Baldur's Gate 3. All right, this as much as I'm bitching about this, the game itself is really wonderful. I just want the things to work right the way that they're supposed to work, and they're not. It's really frustrating when you want to have an experience and that experience is not working the way that it should. So initially I wanted Asterion as the main character, Karlach and Will, because I know that they have some specific interactions and I wanted to have them in the party and experience that with Minthara. So those were the characters that I was going to have. And then when I ran through, I knocked out Minthara thinking she'd be in Act 2. She wasn't. That pissed me off. I had to restart, so I decided at that point to do the Dark Urge Scion of Slaughter, and that's the character that I was going to do. And then I was like, okay, well, we'll just Ixnay Asterion for this run through, and then we'll go and do Will and Karlach, raid the Grove, knock out Will and Karlach, raid the Grove, get Will and Karlach back up, and then go and do Act 2, and then rescue Minthara, and then now she's in the party because then my first run through she wasn't available, obviously because I killed her in Act 1, not knowing that you could get her in Act 2, and now I want to experience the evil playthrough. So, and I'm going to do a video on the Slayer because the Slayer still sucks. All right, anyway. That's how all of this brought about, and I'm probably not going to do another a Dark Urge playthrough. I do like being the hero, and it's kind of fun to play evil and see some of the thoughts that they went through to do all that. But I also like doing all the vendors. I like rescuing the tieflings. I like getting all the different other rewards. And it sucks to play the Karlach profile and get all the way through that and then realize that Damon's dead, so he can't fix her. So you're, shutting yourself out of that aspect as well. So, anyway, this ended up being more Minthara, and now Karlach is cock blocking that because we couldn't fix her engine. I don't know. Reasons. All right. Anyway, I'm going to bring this video to an end. I just wanted to throw this out there. I'm going to post it somewhere on the Larian site. See if it's something that the devs will address. Have a good day. Like, sub, peace.